Got a short video for you today. Just going to show you how to set up a stereo amp setup on the HX Stomp. First thing we're going to do is just put an amp and cab. I'm going to do 2 of those. And then we're just going to drag this down and put these in parallel. Now it's splitting and going to both. The key here is on the split and merge blocks. You have to hard pan these. That way your left inputs will stay up here and go left to the A path, and then your right input will go down here and to the right. And then on the merge block, you have to hard pan it as well. And that'll keep everything separate. Otherwise, it'll sum to dual mono. Because every path on here is stereo. It has 2 channels. But unless you hard pan it, it'll sum to dual mono. So you could do things like just use an amp and then put, a cab or something. Or an IR, if you want to use an IR down here. Then you could, maybe you could put an EQ on one of them. Or if you made this stereo, you could use a stereo EQ, and that way that would preserve the stereo image. Because if you just use a mono EQ here, it's going to take the stereo image that you have and it's going to sum it to mono. So you'd want to keep that stereo, and then maybe you could put like a reverb at the end. A stereo reverb, of course. And this is how my AC30 and Bethel presets are dialed in on my website, so I'll have links to those in the description. But if you got rid of this reverb, you could use this as 2 separate mono rigs for 2 volunteers. You're not just limited to using it as a stereo rig for just 1 person. So it's pretty powerful and pretty flexible. But feel free to dig into your unit and mess around with different amps and cab combinations. You can get some pretty great results. Thanks, guys.